What is up, everybody? Welcome to another new video. And today I'm at Ottawa, Canada, visiting the Aviation Air and Space Museum, as you can see here. So now let's get in. Alright, so this is what the inside looks like, where you can see this awesome looking plane right there, as you can see. Then there's the theater, the shop, which we'll get in later on. And this is where you will be able to see lots of planes around once you are allowed to enter with your ticket. Alright, and now that I've got the ticket, I have already entered the museum, and also you'll be given this map where it shows you all the displayed aircrafts, which one you want to visit or see. There's also some in the back. Alright, so what you see here above is Canada's first ever made powered airplane, and on the bottom you can see this wooden propeller here, known as the original silver dart propeller. And you can see it right there. There's the wooden propeller on the front, but the edges of it are kind of a different shape, as you can see clearly. And moving along, what we see here on the left is the First World War multi-engine German airplane, which operated from 1912 to 1919. So the company built its first G-series Großflugzeug, or large airplane, in 1915, which is basically this aircraft right here, as you can see. And several models were produced in smaller numbers before the G4 went into production in 1917, which was very tough, reliable, and is able to carry a sizable bomb load. It was used for short-range bombing missions, particularly at night, so it's usually covered with a dark lozenge camouflage pattern. In all, 325 G4s were produced in 1917 and 1918. Right here, it's all about the G4 aircraft. Over here we have the light-weighted heavy lifter seaplane known as the Pacemaker, which usually set distance and endurance records because they could carry a lot of fuel for their own size. The people here had to import roughly about 20 Bellancas, including this aircraft, the Pacemaker, in the late 1920s and early 1930s. The RCAF purchased 7 of this aircraft for aerial mapping, and they bought another 6 to built by the Canadian Vickers and Montreal. Only about 185 of this particular aircraft were ever built. On our front, we can see this silver-looking propeller aircraft, which is the Lockheed Electra, which was the first modern airliner operated by a Canadian company, and also Lockheed's first all-metal aircraft that was used by a number of airlines worldwide, such as Trans-Canada Airlines, as you can see here. The logo there, TCA, Trans-Canada Airlines. And this airline bought 2 of these aircraft and then ordered 3 more, and the Royal Canadian Air Force acquired several number of Electra aircrafts during the Second World War. Over here we have the Boeing 247 aircraft that took the airlines industry by storm in 1933 and was the first aircraft to resemble a modern day airliner and was the fastest of its size when it first entered its airline service. And over here we have the Douglas DC-3, which is a bigger version of the DC-2 built in 1935. You can see that it is designed with a larger body fuselage than any other aircraft of the time, like the Boeing 247. And this aircraft made its passenger flights profitable, and as major airlines acquired even larger aircraft, some of the DC-3s were repurposed for shorter flights, executive transport, as well as many other duties. Over here we have the Canadair Challenger CL600, which was the world's first wide-body business jet. But the concept itself was originally developed in 1974 by American William Lear. On the day when Bombardier bought Canadair in 1986, this aircraft was on track to become one of the world's best long-range business jets, and more than 1,000 of these aircrafts have been produced for clients worldwide. Over here we have the de Havilland Canada DHC-6 Twin Otter, which is the prototype of de Havilland Canada. These aircrafts are ideal for its purpose in remote areas, especially for short commuter flights. Right there. Alright, now that we're done looking at some aircrafts around the museum, we shall now be entering the shop, which is right in front of us. Now let's look through everything around inside. Some t-shirts there. Here you see the paper model of the G.IV-105 Arrow. Yep. All of that's close. Wooden propellers. These are airplane kites. Let's see here. Model kits by Airfix and Revel. And that is it for today's video in the Aviation Air and Space Museum in Canada. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.